Heimer jarðar römmelt æventyr heim og stjörnor hilt vindrins bak hit. Jörn hunger hon där skall regnor, regnom strömnor ej sist. Vår jörn kallir vilt väg på se tunnor med krona till. Vår borgar vävt vägs för kolonna ris och tillsammans vill stå.
Have a super Friday all. Thank you, Cobalt. What's it?
Listen. I woke up this morning.
Hey,
And
just working.
you can't have conversations through TTS in the intro. Who approved this? Who approved this? A corporate meeting in 5 minutes. My office. This policy is not allowed. You can't just have conversations with each other during TTS in the intro. During the intro, I have to be dramatic. I have to farm a KW for myself. Unfortunately, just myself. Damn, dude, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Holy shit, Misprint, Sam, thank you for the bits, boys. I appreciate it. Cobalt, thank you for the sub. 38 months, just a very casual 38 months. Nothing, nothing serious. But longer than one of his children has been alive. So that's a lot. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the VOD for a fantastic day is indeed Friday. Now, we have things to discuss. Multiple things to talk about today. First, we have Dark Fantasy. Oh, yeah. The idea is today, whatever your item does, I'm making it the Dark Fantasy version. Okay? So, like, imagine you tell me what your item does. That's great. I'm going to design it as if it drops from Castle Nathria or from a Dark Souls raid or some shit. I don't know what the Final Fantasy 14 Dark Souls raid is, and I don't have Ashy on speed dial to ask her. I'm sure if I asked her, she'd be like, Evan, stop talking to me. I'm playing Diablo 4, right? So either way, I'm assuming there's a Dark Fantasy raid in 14. Maybe I'll ask Guapo, but he doesn't even have a house in Final Fantasy 14. So what the fuck does he know, right? Anyway, we're gonna do the Dark Fantasy dramatic item design today because I'm inspired, man. I'm inspired by Diablo 4, and I'm inspired also, most importantly, by the most key thing to get inspired by as an artist, that any artist can get inspired by, especially me, is me. Yep. And I had a Dark Fantasy idea in my D&D game last night, but I'm not sure if it's going to be okay or not. When the players, oh wait, they already drank the blood. So, you ever like have that happen where you like go to a dark place in your D&D game and you're like in it and you like go to a dark place for a minute and you're like, you sort of become self-aware as you pause for your like player's reaction or response. You're like, becoming self-aware that what you're discussing or what just happened in game was very dark, and you're like, oh shit, I don't know if my players are gonna like that. Oh no, what if it's uncomfortable? What if it's uncomfortable? What if they don't like it? And they're like, I drink the blood. You're like, Jesus, okay, fine, all right, fine, my bad, my bad, Jesus, okay. So that's right, Jackie, her spooky spirit bard had a terrible vision of an ancient temple and a pharaoh murderer of his people. That then there was a bleeding stone. But anyway, D&D was good. D&D was good. I didn't kill Dashto off. The players all leveled up. The players had an entire leveling day. And this is something that people don't like, man. But my players love that shit. And if you don't like it, you're wrong. I'm sorry. I'd agree with you, but you're wrong. And that is spending an entire day leveling the party up. They spent an entire day leveling the party up. They found their own stories. It was great. One of our party members went and fought big, hairy, sweaty men at a strongman gym. Great way to level up. One of our party members went on a dramatic trip to his order hall and brought them some music. But don't worry about it. Another one of our party members meditated and had a vision. And another one of our party members, I ruined them with references. So I took these characters. All right. So we had this long-running Star Wars game. All right. Dashto, Ella, and I. And it was a Mass Effect style game, so lots of NPCs in the party. The two of them could kind of select which NPCs they wanted for missions. If you haven't run a Mass Effect style or Dragon Age style D&D game before with 2 or 3 players, it's fucking awesome. Do yourself a favor, all right? And so I had 2 characters in that game, that Mass Effect style game, right? Dash and Ella were in love with. One was named Sebek and the other name was Bors. And so I had at the Astral Sage temple that Ella went to, because she's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the local temple and see what kind of secrets they have there. Part of the Astral Sage journey, as far as progressing as an Astral Sage canonically in Eldara, is going to be going to different temples and learning their secrets, learning new spells, things like that. So I had 2 Astral Sages there, named Bors and Sebek, and I voice acted them, and I acted them as characters exactly like they would be in the Star Wars game. And Ella was losing her mind, so that was a little fun tribute back to the Star Wars game. It's kind of like I have. Do you guys ever have characters like this that are persistent in every D&D game? Like, you remember Sid from Final Fantasy? There's always a Sid. He's sometimes different, but like basically the same person, right? I have a couple characters in my D&D games. One is always in there, and that is by the name of Old Galen. And Galen is either a dwarf or a swokes or some kind of like hairy dude that is like a former adventurer, or is kind of with that like don't fuck with, they've seen some shit kind of vibe, but is very like, you know, grandpa-ly and you know, Hawaiian shirt wearing, had good time having, tiki dive bar running kind of dude. So I have Old Galen in every single game, but it was nice to finally bring some Star Wars NPCs into the other game. So the power's in the blood, unfortunately. Thorkin and Jackie got all the power. So we're on Dark Fantasy Medieval World, so I feel targeted. You feel targeted for today's? All right, win a sketch. I dare you. X card system, lines and veils. Forget the name of the other player safety mechanics. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Who needs player safety, right? A party of basically toddlers who could not keep anything out of their mouths. They licked the ancient rock that was leaking mysterious fluid. That's when you go Evangelion on them. Elysium. I just noticed the glove is damaged. All right, congratulations, Axman. You win a prize. Standard procedure when encountering suspicious liquid in many dungeons, always drink it. Not always, only if it's in like some sort of a vessel. All right, if there's like sludge on the ground, you don't drink it. But if there's like a goblet overflowing with some metallic smelling liquid, you know, it's up to you. So anyway, yeah, we got to talk about the D&D game today. We also need to discuss Reddit. Reddit. Is this good? Is this good? Or is it like Reddit doesn't matter unless you get 10,000 updates? Is that a good update, or is Reddit like one of those things where you don't get, it's like not worth it at all? It's like, oh yeah, you know, it's like TikTok views. It's like, oh, until you get like tens of thousands of TikTok views, it doesn't matter. Like, is that good? Is that good? I got like 500 karma. I 10x'd my karma with one post. I had 50 karma, now I have 500 karma. So that's good? Congrats. Ayo? Like, it's an Ayo from the mods? All right, cool. Yeah. I don't know what it gets me in general in life, but I'm glad I posted this yesterday. So 18,000. This is probably the most viewed thing I've ever done. The most viewed thing I've ever done in my entire life. The thing that most people have seen. 18,000 people have viewed this. That's pretty good. Bragging rights? Okay, sick. That's all I get. Nice. Nice. Cool. Well, that was a thing. Maybe I'll post on Reddit at some point in time again in the future. Next time I have a character, maybe. I wish that Reddit there was some way to like leverage Reddit, but I feel like Reddit you just can't do anything with. It's like TikTok. Like what happens if you get really big on Reddit? No one cares. What happens if you get really big on TikTok? No one cares. You know, I have friends that have like 100,000 followers on TikTok that are like, I can't do anything with that. Like, it doesn't matter. I post that I'm going live on Twitch, or I post that I have a new piece of art in my store, and like nobody interacts with it. Nobody like leaves TikTok for any reason. So I don't know. I you know, it's subject dependent. 700 is great for imaginary characters. Really? Fuck yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Sick. Reminds me of the sarcophagus that was discovered in Egypt with the dark liquid that everyone wanted to drink for some reason. You say for some reason, but doesn't that shit give you like eternal life or some, you know, like, you know, I'm just saying. Design is sick. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. They don't care in TikTok because all big stars either change to YouTube or TV shorts or TV shows. Yeah, I mean, just in general, you can't really do anything with a TikTok audience, you know? It's just like kind of fun, right? Which is fine. It's just, it's not like YouTube where it like actually monetizes pretty well when you make like short form content or whatever. But TikTok is like a very interesting beast that I don't really know what to do with. So I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of ink sketches next week. So I guess I'll be uploading those. You know, I might do like a, I don't know. I gotta figure some shit out. What can we request today? We can request weapons, weaponry, an armory, an arsenal, designed by the gods to destroy the foul things of the world. Yeah, we're doing weaponry today. I want to build an armory. So. And a lot of Reddit communities are shutting down because Reddit Inc. went rent seeking. Oh, really? Wait, can you elaborate on that? Because I've heard some bad stuff about Reddit recently, but I'm not really sure what's actually going on. Because like, hey, well, it's one of those things where you don't know when somebody, it's like you don't know when it's like popular to hate something or if somebody actually has a gripe. You know, like you take anything that a lot of people like universally don't like fuck. I was gonna say like a video game company, but I can't think of one that doesn't actually have a very obvious reason. You take like Twitter, like Elon Musk or something like that. Everybody's like, oh yeah, fuck Elon or whatever. I'm like, why don't you like Elon? They're like, oh well, you know. And I'm like, okay, like I don't, you know, I don't. All right, I don't know, man. It's like Reddit seems like that too, where I'm like, what's wrong with Reddit? And people are like, oh yeah, fuck Reddit. I'm like, well, what's wrong with it? They're like, oh, you know, yeah. And I'm like, okay, but what's wrong with it? Like, yeah, fuck Reddit, but what's wrong with Reddit? So I don't actually know. No one. It's one of those things that people are just like bandwagon on super hard, and I don't know if there's actually a reason to hate it or not. So, dark fantasy, gods creations, I don't know, something like that. Or hepatitis, you know, same, different. Yeah. Thanks for the clarification there. Trying to learn video editing, and it's kind of hard. Video editing is very hard, and why learn video editing when you can pay somebody to video edit for you? So, what's good, Steve? Don't use Reddit, so I don't understand how the platform works. It's similar to Tumblr. I don't use Tumblr, so I don't understand how that works. So I would tell you, but I don't actually really use either. Reddit wants to / is going to charge you to use their API, so all third parties scraping Reddit, including third-party reader apps, won't be able to function. And no one uses the official Reddit app because it's mostly ass. So does nobody go to the Reddit website? Is that like an ancient thing? Like am I engaging in like an ancient ritual by going to the Reddit website? By actually going to the http://www.reddit.com. Is this like an ancient form of Reddit consumption here? Because Reddit's always trying to get me to use their app whenever I look at something on their phone. They're like, do you want to switch to the app? I'm like, no. No, I want to keep using Firefox on my phone. That's what I want to do. Like, because they can't afford to pay someone else to do it. But it's fun even though it's tough. That's good. That's good shit. That's a good reason, Seraph. You got this. Can't like people who use mobile. I'm always on my desktop. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like my phone that often. I've tried. Honestly, this thing is devil spawn. I am trying to not use my phone as much as possible. I'm trying not to use my phone as much as humanly possible. Because I think it's the dream killer. I've never met a successful person in any field that like scrolls on their phone, you know? But like it's so tempting when you're just sitting down, you're like waiting. Ella's like, all right, I'll be 5 minutes, you know, before we can walk Yuna, and I'm just like, get on my phone, start looking, scrolling whatever app. It's like, dude. So I'm trying to leave my phone in my on its charger most of the time. This morning I had to add my food in because I'm tracking all my calories, so that's why it's out. But like if Ella calls me, I'll have my watch because I can take like calls on my watch. So yeah, I'm trying to just evaporate from my phone altogether and just have bye Yuna, just have my desktop. So you go to the Reddit website on desktop, no one does on the phone. That's fair. It's a boomer that I not only use the website but I use light mode. Yeah, I can't do light mode. We use Discord light mode just to freak people out today. Not light mode. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I'm sure my screen time is like 10% of most people our age. Probably, yeah. I mean, it's good. This screen time, I think screen time is our generation's smoking. You know, it's the kind of thing that everybody did and everybody thinks is casual or whatever. And then suddenly one day, like everyone realizes that screen time is like destroying people. And then it's like, oh no. That's why I really like live streaming, because live streaming is something that's like much more long form. It doesn't do the same shit to your brain. Like if I sit down and I watch like a part of Iron Mouse's subathon for like an hour while I'm doing stuff or whatever, I don't feel like I've lost time. I feel like that is something that's happening whilst I'm enjoying or engaging with whatever it is I'm engaging with, and I'm not losing myself like I am to full attention grabbing things like scrolling. So it's an arcane ritual doing that every time you do it. A troll spawns. Okay, got it. Just a Reddit troll. Steve, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you, dude. Damn, bro. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. Thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back to Dragon's Claim. Honored to have you. Thanks, bro. I did pop off, Viddy, I think. I don't know. Is that popping off? I got AOs from the mods, so. If you're not using your phone yesterday, I sent out I sat outside without my phone for 15 minutes. 15 minutes? That more than 10, Garthen? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Congratulations, buddy. Live streaming is a lot of fun. Yeah, enjoy it. Mouse is good. I don't know why I wasn't subbed already. I hate it. Sometimes you like Twitch ads, man. Like some people like the ads. You know, like your grandma watching like, whatever Full House or something in the 90s with you, and you're like, oh, the ads. And she's like, no, I like this advertisement. And you're like, okay. Like maybe. All right. Let's get into our requests today. So, Dark Fantasy. Today, I am going to be a little more strict about things. I've been very loose in the past. All right. I've been letting a lot of visual descriptors go. People have been extending past their britches a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. So, no visual descriptions. Tell me what the item does and what the base of the item is only, and I will draw it for you. If there are visual descriptors in there, like, oh, it's got skulls and it's made of the bone of like a walrus dick and it's got etchings of runes of ancient whatevers, and calm down. I'm just gonna hit re-roll. So, all right. Sketch number 1 is up. If anyone has any ideas and they'd like to enter into the first roll of the day, please feel free to do so, and we will select one individual. Not a walrus dick. Listen, dude. Not. All right, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's what it does, actually. So yeah, first is up. And I don't know. We'll have some fun today. I'm just gonna chill, because look, this weekend I have to force myself away from my work. I'm going camping. I'm going deep into the mountains, man. I'm gonna go hiking. I'm gonna put like 80 kilometers on this weekend. All right. So those of you in the fitness challenge who are currently killing it, which by the way, I am so impressed with the amount of crushing it that's happening in the fitness challenge right now. You guys are absolutely just destroying it. I'll have you know. We're not even halfway through the month, but a lot of people are halfway through their goals. So, excellent job. It's inspiring. Seriously, man. So I'm trying to put it on a whole bunch of kilometers this weekend. Walking around. the mountains. We're going somewhere a little warmer in the mountains. It's gonna be kind of nice. Maybe see some bears. Bought new bear spray. I bought a new axe. So, you know, that's gonna be fun. So Ella and I are gonna take unit camping for the first time this weekend. So I have to like disconnect. So I'm already kind of like in vacation mode. You know, when you like check out of vacation mode on Friday and you're kind of like just chilling. I have to do a lot of work tomorrow, but it's gonna be hard because I'm just gonna be bro. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be packing. I'm gonna be planning, you know? What if I say inspired by Venom from Marvel Comics? Does it count as visual description? That's on the edge. Cause it's, I mean, it's not, that's not saying what the item is or what it does. It's saying what it should sort of look like. That's a bit much. Yeah, I think if it's like, oh, you know, like God, because like when it's like if you said it's inspired by sort of darker vibes or like a dark magic vibe, that's fine or whatever. But if it's like inspired by like this thing or this thing that has a very specific aesthetic, you know, it's like there's a difference between saying it's inspired by, let's say, like Revendreth or whatever, and inspired by Venom, because that's like how broad or how narrow. Because Venom, you kind of like say, okay, well, this can be black and shiny and gooey, and that's it. You know, maybe I don't know, maybe. God, that's a bit much, but it's not bad. It's like super on the edge. I don't know. I'd probably be okay with it because yeah.
The sword may or may not have a skull base. It may or may not be a dark crimson red.
Mods got jokes, man. Mods got jokes. Mods got fucking jokes today, bro. They think they're all fucking hilarious. All these mods are just passing the brain cell around, man. Just thinking they're fucking hilarious. All right, minute 30 on the rest of the countdown. So get in there if you want it. Hold on, I think I missed some shit in chat. Let me scroll up. Seems like liking ads. My father was watching a compilation of ads from the 80s and 90s. I do that, dude. Sometimes I watch ads from the 90s. Yo, are you kidding? I forwore that shit. You know? 2 days in a row of direct digs towards me. This is fun. Wait, for what's... See, what did I say? I mean, it was probably intentional, but what did I say? I don't remember. I'm sorry. You joke with Walrus Dick was a common weapon handle for the Vikings. I know. I ain't joking, bro. You know, I was serious. Walrus Ivory. Yeah, my bad. Mods do be funny. What have the mods ever said that was funny? Name one thing the mods ever said that actually made me legitimately laugh. Right? Because I don't think it's ever happened. I think I have faked so much laughter at jokes on this stream from the mods that I don't remember the last time they actually made me laugh. You know, when we do the subathon, we're gonna see if the mods are actually funny. We're gonna have a you laugh, you lose punishment wheel submission where the mods get to actually try and make me laugh with their videos, the submissions, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see if they're actually funny. What's up, Charlord? Got thrown out of work today because my beard's too big, so I gotta watch stream. All right, hell yeah. Shave your beard, man. What do you mean? You gotta be an upstanding beardsman of whatever company you work for. That's weird. Your beard's too big. That's why they threw you out. Huh. The only place that I've ever heard that doesn't want you to have a beard is the fucking army, or military, or whatever. Mods make the audience laugh, do they? Okay, well, good enough. I have a shit sense of humor. Do I? Shit. I thought Ella was funny though. So, damn. What a stab at Ella. Yeah, damn, bro. Need a new job? Yeah, totally. Can't beard. Should I beard? Would I beard if I could beard? I can maybe beard a little bit better now. I haven't tried to beard in a long time. Maybe I'd look older. I like seeing my jawline defined. You know? I was looking at like when I was doing the overlay yesterday. Here, check this shit out. I was doing my overlay because I have an overlay. I was looking at my old overlay, and I was like, damn, bro. Damn, man, I lost some weight. I lost some weight. I got a jaw now. Oh, shit. What's that, bro? Damn. Old Evan's looking a little round. So I don't want a beard. I need to admire my jaw, man. And so come on. Maybe I'll beard in a little while. Go back tomorrow with an even bigger beard. That's how it'll work, I guess, if you sleep on it. Maybe a beard net. I work in a kitchen. Okay, that's fair. Send me home for the day, not fired. Okay, that's yeah. All right, that's reasonable, I guess. You know, it needs to get beer netted. Do tracker gonna making Evans bite take or spit take in the middle of a sip. That's why I don't drink on stream anymore. I just don't drink my. I drink my I don't know, my water, tea, or G Fuel like a junior Korean man working at a company with their seniors. I do it like away and like all embarrassed and shit. So you don't have to watch me. Come on, man. I know what I'm talking about. All right. In Colorado, I'm hiring. I don't give a fuck if you have a beard. There you go. What a G, man. What a fucking what a G move, yo. All right. The winner of sketch number 1, of request number 1, who is going to have an excellent request for item number 408, which there's only going to be 80 item requests left. Maybe. I don't know. We might end at 500. We'll see. These are going to be more and more valuable leading to the end. The winner is Steve Perry. Steve, tell me what your item, your magic weapon does, and only what it does, and I shall craft for you a design that, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be good. I don't know if it's good, man. Like, what do you... Don't put that kind of pressure on me to make it good. All right. Fridays are about mediocre art for mediocre artists. All right, Amy, see, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we at? Tell me your tales. Describe to me your legends, your journeys. Add to the armory of Eldara. A reliquary, a ancient piece of armament for a more civilized age, enchanted by divinity, stolen by mortality, and I don't know, corrupted or some shit. A mace? Okay, what does the mace do? Tell me what the mace does, and only what the mace does. Visual descriptions will be re-rolled. Tell me what the mace does. What does it do? What are we talking about? Does it like summon a face down 4-star monster in attack position? Does it carry within it the ancient embers of the charred bones of a forgotten saint? Does it leak? I don't know what it leaks. I don't want. Never mind. Please don't. I'm not drawing it. Anything that leaks. That's not a magic effect. You can't just say that it leaks. It's evil. All right, that's it. You just want an evil mace. You want an evil mace? All right, I got you. Okay, an evil mace. It summons Pot of Greed. You mean Bobby Kotick himself? Evil mace. Good enough for me. Evil mace. All right. You want to do a flanged mace? Or sorry, a flanged mace? My bad. I said flange, but really I meant flang. Do a flanged mace. We do a big... You know what? I think I have an aesthetic here that I want to do for if we're doing a dark fantasy mace. I think there's... yeah, all right. We got this. We got this shit. Use with the shield you drew me a couple weeks ago. All right. Okay. All right. I dig it. There we are June the 9th, I think. 09. Is that our day today? June 9th today. Oh, fuck. I didn't get my Pokemon Go box yet for the day. Hold on, this is important. All right, we can stream. Okay, we're good. We're good now. We're good. Did it leak, Mr. Please, no. Don't make the mace leak. Don't. Come on. I'm not drawing any leaky maces, okay? I don't want any leaking. I don't want any fluids. I don't want any oozing. Alright. Please just leave me be. Has the ability to possess individuals instead of killing them with a demon that I control, but I don't know how you draw that. That's pretty cool, though. Well, I'll show you exactly and precisely how we will draw it. Line work. Get a dark brown in here. Okay, cool. We got our pencil brush. I still don't remember where I found. I think it might have been ArtStation. I don't know. I paid for some stuff on ArtStation recently that I have, it would appear, a bent nib. This won't do. This won't do. 1 second. 1 second. You can't have bent nib. Holy shit, Samurai! Holy shit. Samurai. My friend. The big microtransaction. Samurai. It is your choice. It's your choice, my friend. Would you prefer to have the monthly item card? The monthly item card for July sent to you again, even though you're already, or sorry, June, even though you're already gonna get one. Or would you like to roll a D100? It is up to you. You can pick with your long-standing point collection. It is your choice. Just want to click the button. Let me roll the dice. All right, roll. 1 D100, please, if you wouldn't mind. 1 D100, Samurai. The legend. Oh, what's up, Samurai? How's it going, buddy? Like Shakamuro's Shadow Strangle, but possession? What the fuck? Is that some fighting game shit? Oh, it's just D100. Yeah, exclamation D100. Sorry. I should have said that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Make sure it's Western European mace. Why? Why should I make sure it's Western European mace, Narius? Now, just for that, I'm going to make it Eastern European. Just for that. 29. All right, Samurai. Samurai, you get a new mount from the in-game shop. You gain 32 dark orbs. You gain 860 platinum coins, which you can actually redeem for various cosmetics on the in-game store. We're also going to give you a new item, okay? A new item skin for the weapon that you've been using recently. But we're also going to secretly boost you in the PvP so that we're going to match you against lower ranked players, okay, than you in the ELO bracket, even though we don't have a rating system, but we really do, and everybody knows we do. We're going to match you against lower ranked players so that you can ideally own them with your new cosmetic horse armor and your new weapon, so that we can try and build into these players a feeling of anxiety, like they need to actually pay for cosmetics to be able to be good at the game because they see somebody owning them that's got cosmetics that are good at the game. So we're not only matching you against players that are lesser than you in PvP, we're also going to match you against players that we think, based on our internal, data gathering, are more likely to spend money. These are players that have spent time in the in-game shop browsing it. They've added items to their cart without actually completing a purchase. So thank you for assisting us at EB Electronic Blair Arts in not only monetizing yourself with all your gems in the in-game store, but also letting us monetize other people into the toxic gambling loot box meta culture that we've have built at Electronic Blair Arts. So thank you, Samurai. Our investors will thank you by buying a bigger yacht for themselves. So and you'll get the magic item card of the month, but you already do. So there's that. Yeah, there's that. All right, sick. Wait. Window, select. Oh, snapping. Fuck. Where is our snap? Okay, cool. Symmetry off. Turn you back on. Alright, we've snapped properly. Okay. Alright, a dark fantasy mace that contains the soul of a demon. A demon's souls. Wait. Shit. Make sure it's a modern era mace. Small can of pepper spray. I could. That's not a bad idea, actually. Put it on like a keychain with one of those like drink cover things you put on your cup at raves or whatever. Enjoy my loot box? Please do. Please do. The green dragon check is again. Oh, the green dragon check is if you roll 100, I have to draw a green dragon for you. So if you roll a 1, you have to draw a green dragon for me, unfortunately. So it's up to you, really, if you want to risk it. Because it really is, you know, not recommended for the faint of heart. Oh, that was all on the bottom layer. All right, whoops. This didn't get too far. That's fine. Limework layer. There we go. There we go. All right. I have an idea of what we're gonna do here for you, Steve, and I think it's gonna look pretty pog. Try and almost make it look like a cage, something to contain our demons' souls. The worst of the Souls games, according to Ashley of Heart. Apparently, Ashley likes Dark Souls 2 more than Demon Souls. So, sorry, Ashley, I'll stop slandering you. You can do it like the Shield of the Hidden Lord from BGDIA, where the demon's face is carved upon the weapon. I have no idea what BDGIA is. In fact, that sounds like some anime shit. I don't watch anime, so you know. I'm sorry, I'm ignorant to it. I'm not a cultured man. I don't have body pillows and waifus and shit. It's only once per stream. It is only once per stream. Yes. Unfortunately, only once per stream. And once it is gone, it is gone. It's over. After that, there are no more green dragon checks for the rest of the day. In fact, I should make the green dragon check completely free, but make it once per week randomly. So it just sort of like appears. And whoever is the faithful that checks it every day is the most likely to get it. That's kind of dope, actually. Alright, so what do we need on here? We need skulls. How do we make a dark fantasy? We need skulls, we need spikes. Okay, there's something I learned from Diablo. It's that things need spikes in awkward places that looks like it would hurt if you accidentally grabbed it. Or is that a spoiler for Diablo? I don't know. That might be a spoiler. My bad. I'm sorry if I spoiled the entire premise of Diablo for anyone. But if I did, just know that the game's still worth playing. In spite of the fact that you know there'll be spikes. Alright. We don't really have many flanges on this maze, but we'll have some spikes on it, so it'll be nice and dangerous. The dangerosity of this weapon will increase as we design it more and more today. I heard Diablo's in Diablo. You would be fucking wrong. No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. No spoilers. It is funny how little Diablo you can have in a Diablo game, especially after like Reaper of Souls, where it's like, wait, where's Diablo? Oh, we're just dealing with Malthael. Okay, got it. Thanks, Malthael. With the Reaper of Souls cinematic drop, that was actually really cool because I had met the director the night before at the BlizzCon benefit dinner, and he was like, hey, you know, I'll save you if you want to come to like watch the opening ceremonies and stuff in the Diablo hall. I'll save you a seat next to my, like, I'll get my wife to save you and your friends a seat in the first row, and you guys can watch the cinematic or whatever, and we can meet up after and talk about it. And so I did, and it was awesome. And his wife was super sweet. And then I got to watch the cinematic, and then talk to him about it, and it was fucking cool. Because all the cinematics directors at Blizzard were really cool dudes, and nobody knew who they were. It was like, imagine going to the benefit dinner and everybody wants to talk to, like, you know, Frank Oz or Mike Morheim or, you know, Dustin Browder or whatever, Chris Metzen. But I'm just watching, like, over there, like Ben Dye and fucking Mark Messenger and all them. All the fucking directors are just sitting there, just chilling, like nobody knows who they are. What a incredible opportunity it was to talk to them. I love talking about people in like animation about art, because they have a whole different kind of perspective on it. A unique, like, function to it. Carve into the faces of its victims? You want victims in here? All right. Yeah, I've carved a face or two before. I'm morally offended by accusing me of weeb ship. I don't know. It sounded like some weeb stuff. I don't know what that acronym was supposed to stand for. It's not dark fantasy if the metal is not chipped. Yeah, true. There needs to be more skulls. And, well, actually, if we do, here's the thing. If we do too many skulls, then we end up just doing Warhammer. And I don't want to accidentally do Warhammer. Everything's cool until you accidentally draw Warhammer 40k art. And you have a bunch of British dudes just coming to your stream asking you how your, like, fucking Marmite was this morning or whatever. Let's face it. That sounds like Evan. Not everyone who plays Warhammer is an old British dude. Not everyone, but most of them. And I love them. I fucking love them. We had this Warhammer club at our store, which is basically the UK expat league, we called it. They named themselves the Queen's Guard or whatever, jokingly, because they were just all a bunch of old dudes from the UK that came and play 40k at the store. It was kind of sick. It was very endearing, you know. They were very self-aware of what they were, what they wanted, and what they did, and they embraced it, man. They made the meme. There's nothing better than making what you do a meme. Actually, I was your Marmite this morning. I didn't have Marmite this morning, Cal. What do you mean? Why do you think I'd have Marmite? I had yogurt. I had yogurt with flax seeds, okay? What do you mean? Who unironically eats Marmite? It's like nobody in Australia actually eats Vegemite. Nobody in the UK unironically eats Marmite. What do you mean, how is my Okay, alright, I'm trolled. Alright, I'm trolled. I'm trolled. Fucking... Alright, nope. I'm untrollable today. I am untrollable today. I am calm. I am serene. I am the embodiment of Zen. I will not be trolled by the mods. I will not be trolled by Marmite. Veggie Cleric thought looked cool and regretted it. Yeah. I don't play Warhammer, but I now know... Wait, now I want to know how your Marmite intake it. What? Stop asking what my Marmite intake. I didn't intake any Marmite. I had Marmite once, and it was disgusting. And I was like, this is... If I had to choose between English food and, you know, proper British food to, you know, carry my Canadian heritage through into the next generation, or succumb to the influences of America being right next to us, then fill up my big gulp. All right? I'm sorry, dude. Like, listen. The UK has lots of wonderful things. And as a Canadian, you know, former imperial colony, we have lots of those things in Canada. And so it was with great sorrow that I regret to inform you that British food fucking sucks. As a whole. There is exceptions. Don't get me wrong. And people who do amazing work with it. But let's just not look at anyone who thinks that a jellied eel is acceptable and take their opinion seriously on food. Alright? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't doing the jellied eels, bro. You started a bolt gun today? Wait, like painting one? Rugby steak, Marmite with yogurt. I didn't have any Marmite with my yogurt. What do you mean? I didn't have any Marmite. There was no Marmite had. I don't even own any Marmite, okay? I own no Marmite. I'm not going to own any Marmite. I don't plan on owning any Marmite. I'm not looking forward to any Marmite in my future at any point. There's just gonna be no Marmite. Stop just assuming that I had any Marmite this morning. God damn it. You guys are all talk too, because you're like, oh, how was your Marmite, Gov? None of y'all eat any Marmite. How was your Marmite? When was the last time any of y'all even had any Marmite? Okay? Americans, I'm sorry. You have no idea what Marmite is. Don't worry about it. Yeah. You're only eating American food and die in 10 years sooner? That's true, actually. What is the largest big gulp that you can get? Hold on. What is the largest drink you can get at 7-Eleven? The largest is, let's see, the big gulp, the 64-ounce big gulp. 64-ounce double big gulp. 64-ounce double big gulp. How many, what do Europeans use for measuring? Liters, right? In Europe? So the double big gulp is the equivalent almost of 2 liters of soda. All right? 2 liters of soda in a cup. God bless America. Holy shit, man. God damn. Wait, there's a 127-ounce big gulp? The team gulp? What the fuck? What is this article? We have Texas to thank for the biggest big gulp? What the fuck? Hold on. We might have a new challenge here. Try to find the supersized soda cup in 7-Eleven stores and how it changed soft drinks forever. What is the largest? Hold on. How do you even get? I need to see a picture of this. The team gulp. No, show me not. Okay, that's too many ads. 128-ounce big gulp. This is at. Wait, is this a thing?
Mod Chat Plaza, very important business.
Oh my god. It comes in a mug. Sorry, mod chat, one sec. I've been added in mod chat. Wait.
Heapity,
What
hoppity, these coins are now your property.
the fuck? Floof. Wait, what? Floof. Dude. Bro. You just come in here and just drop a fucking... what are you doing? Holy shit. Thank you, Floof. I appreciate that. Thank you for the tip. That's Floof. That goes a long way. Thank you. How you doing, Floof? Good to see you. Damn, bro. Damn. Shit. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Floof. That means a lot. Thank you. Cheers. Holy shit. Welcome. Good to see you in the stream today. Hold up. Sorry, I was just... Wait, what was I looking at? Okay. All right. Thank you, Ella. I appreciate that. Thank you. I will get that done. All right. Cool. We're good. We're good. We are good. Thank you again, Floof. That's extremely generous of you. For real. Seriously. That's still in country, I swear. Yeah, you guys, they made an 128-ounce big gulp in Texas. God, I want to go to Texas, man. I want to go there and just buy like a big cup. You know what I want? I want to go to Texas and I want to buy a 120 ounce drink in this cup. I want 128 an ounce drink on this cup right here with the American flag. Dude. 100%. Like I ain't messing around when I say that I would do a road trip like no other, Texas. I have to like lose all my weight first so that I can survive the trip there. I think. You're succumbing to the Eastern European Blaze in the Mace? Exactly. I said I was doing Eastern European. PogChamp. Like I said, I'm not actually doing a Western or Eastern European mace. I'm just doing a fantasy mace. I'm just doing some fantasy shit, bro. I'm a good cause not being productive. Right, Axfin. Thanks for hanging out for as long as you did, buddy. Go be productive. See you next Friday, my friend. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Enjoy your I don't know what you guys do in summer in France. I'd say enjoy your tiny coffee, but I think you guys do that year round. So regardless of what you do today, I hope you make it a good one. Okay. All right. We're gonna do some patterns here on the bottom. I'm gonna be spending more time on my sketches, by the way, on Fridays. It's one thing I decided that I wanted to do is make them a little more loose, a little more like the paintings that I'm making of characters recently. A little more in that style, a little more finished, and yeah. We'll see how it works. See how it looks. The only thing that's not bigger in Texas is their braids. Oh, come on. Let's not shit talk Texas. One of my players is from Texas. He's great. Come on. Listen, Steve, we have to keep our friendly ribbing of where people are from or who they are on a fundamental level to just, you know, friendly ribbing. Otherwise, I'm going to get lambasted for being a Canadian talking shit about literally anybody. Like, let's face it. Come on. I'm aware of where I grew up. All right. Okay. Spiky boys. Let's do like this. Let's do a spiky boy. What we'll do one, and then we'll draw it, or then we'll copy it and do the old copy paste. So. Alright. Oh, I should have done that in dual axis. Actually, yeah, I'm going to still. Fuck it. You think I would know my tools by this point. Turns out this is my first time painting, apparently. Okay. Now... grab our spikes. Wait, what? Why did part of it get... Wait, what? What? I'm so confused. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's sick, dude. That looks so Diablo-y. Looks like the dude that was in the armor. Spoiler, there's a dude that was in armor. Like, what was his name? Vigo? you still live in Texas? No, he lives in California because he moved there for his fiance. It's very sweet of him. Wait, just 300 bit. What? 300 bit. Why? What? Why? And there's no TTS. What? I can't. There needs to be TTS. All right. Fuck. Here's what I'm gonna do today then. Here's what I'm gonna do to discourage this display of flagrant disregard for the decorum when it comes to cheering bits. You can't just cheer bits without TTS. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you with the 300 bits, Sam and Aduria. Okay, hold on. No, listen. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay? I will make TTS irresistible today. TTS for the rest of the day will be Mizuki. For the rest of the day, TTS will be Mizuki. All right. There. Now there will be no more. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. That is not what I was expecting. That is not what I was. Why? You can't. That was not what I was expecting. Even in Okay, chill. Maybe hold on. Let's see if Takumi is any better. Wait, hold up. Chill. Let's see
Why didn't we do this sooner?
Let me just try Takumi. Okay, hold on. Takumi-san. We'll do Takumi-san instead of Mizuki-san. All right, there.
Dude, seriously, this is the best.
Never mind. We're going back to Mizuki. Never mind. We're going back to Mizuki. Never mind. All right. Save. Okay. Sorry, Mizuki. Sorry, Mizuki-san. I didn't mean it. Okay. All right. Chill. Fuck. Okay, let me scroll up. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Adurius. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sam, for the 100 bits. That's very.
Nani?
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna do this for the rest of the day. Let me just scroll up real quick. Wait, this is not a design thing, so don't re-roll me. No, I'm not. No, you're good. I'm just okay. How would you draw one of the spikes, but in the front coming towards you? You just draw it evenly in perspective, so just like a circle, because this is a perfectly flat, just like design. It's not like in perspective, so you just draw it as a circle, right? Okay, please. Please.
Wait, do we get to do that thing where we only shine bits again?
Maybe Sohyun is better?
お前はもう死んでいる。
Okay, I was fucking waiting for. Okay, alright. Wait, it actually, holy shit. That actually worked. What the fuck? Okay, hold on, wait. Hold on. Let's try Sohyun. There we go. Maybe Sohyun will be better. More understandable. We'll go to Korea on this one. If that's more understandable, more readable than for Mizuki. And if not, then we'll switch back. All right. Okay, I'm good. It's called Dark Fantasy, not Self-Harm Fantasy. Put some bloody spikes on the bludgeon. Bro, Narius, chill. Okay? Narius, you need to chill a little bit. I get you're enthusiastic. We're getting there. We're drawing it. We're just having fun chilling, all right? Just chill. Just chill. Jesus. Okay. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. God damn. Okay. Thank you for the bits. That I didn't. Should I set up the thing in TTS where you can pick which voice you want TTS to read it in? Because honestly, I feel like that's the next level meta, is to have TTS use an AI version of me. And then you can just TTS for me and I don't have to like say anything on stream anymore. That's probably the next level, I think. All right. Fuck. What were we even working on? Where were we working? Oh, the bottom. The bottom. Okay. All right. We're almost there. We're almost there.
That sounds like a good plan.
That's so much worse.
I heard you are handing over bits.
Okay. I'm sorry. That's not. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm sorry. 감사합니다. I'm sorry. We're going back to Mizuki. Okay, sorry. We're just gonna leave it there for the rest of the day. All right, go back to Cloudbot. I'm not changing it again. We're just gonna leave it at
I
Mizuki.
have
Okay.
checks 8 more times. I can do this. I need to pick better things to say though. Yeah, it's a bit day.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. That's very generous. Oh God. Why did I do that? Okay. Where are we getting the Evan TTS bot? I use that in a heartbeat. You'd use it? I don't know. You have to like add a whole bunch. Fuck. Somebody said they'd make it and like send it or whatever. And like use my VODs as a sample. Remember who said they were gonna do that?
My wife had a bear in her parking lot when she got to work today.
Might need to increase the TTS bottoms. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the 100 bits. Okay. All right. Wait. Where else were we going on this before we start to color it in? I want to do the middle red. Because part of the dark fantasy aesthetic is it being like overly ornate and beautiful, but kind of dark and creepy at the same time. So, you know, that's a key component here. Also, maybe like a dude's face in the I don't know, in the mace somewhere is also important. You know what? We'll just go with this for now. We'll go with this. I don't want to put too much more time into design. We'll just paint it out, do some shading. And we'll okay. There we go. I also made this bigger than I usually do, so I can actually like paint it in a little bit better. Like something Bizza would do. What? Shit, I missed that. I had to buy a new windshield to throw bits
That
at you too.
milkshake holder at the bottom is incredible.
Glad you like it. Glad you like it. Thank you, Steve. Maybe Mizuki needs to change back to Brian. Is there a better TTS voice than Brian that other streamers use that you guys like? Because I like Brian because Brian is the classic one for like in the days of LSF. But I know there's a ton of different voices you can use.
ペコペコ.
Chill, Steph. Okay, fucking chill.
It will definitely bring all the boys to the yard.
That's the intent. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Thank you, 100 bits. Steph's just Googling fucking Japanese phrases at this point in time. Yeah. There's one named Droon out there. Droon. Hear that right? E-R or Doron. Doron. D-O-R. Doron. I had like some like high fantasy shit or whatever. You know, I need like you know what I need the wizard voice from Gauntlet Legends. That's what I need. That would be sick. Especially all like low res and shit. To be fair, I don't actually know if anyone remembers Gauntlet Legends or if that's me being a boomer. I'm like very aware recently of my boomerality. It's like when dudes who are in their like late 30s, early 40s quote 80s cartoons no one's seen or care about. You know? I realize that when I quote like 90s video games, that it's kind of the same thing now. That I'm becoming the irrelevant boomer. Or like, you know, when I quote 20-year-old games like World of Warcraft. But listen, man, it's not about whether or not you settle into your boomerdom. It's how gracefully you age into your boomerality. I think. And I'm hoping to age gracefully into it, you know?
ここはどこですか?
I think you know, Aduria. I think you would know or you wouldn't be here. I'm not talking to you guys in your shitty Google Japanese, okay? You're not gonna bait me into speaking Japanese on stream. The most cringy thing you can do on Twitch is try and speak fucking Japanese. You're gonna get accused of being a weeb forever. You will never convince me to say anything. I will have no conversations. The only person I'd have a conversation with maybe is Lily Mario. That's it. I don't want to sound like Sea Dog VA attempting to order ramen. Not to say his Japanese is bad, but you know what I mean. Accuse me of Googling things? Alright, yeah, I guess you wouldn't have to Google that. That's right. Need something to switch between the Gauntlet Wizard and the Deckard Cain so they can have conversation? Deckard fucking Cain. Holy shit. I need Deckard Cain and the voice actor for old Lorath. The voice actor for young Lorath was lame. And Tyrael. Oh my god. I just need Diablo. The Diablo voice starter pack. And also maybe the announcer for Overwatch. That would also probably be a good addition. All you know, I'm using my finely tuned Duolingo skills. How did you do in Japan? Did you have any conversations with people, or did you pick up more? Because, like, I can't speak Japanese for shit when I'm not there. As soon as I get there and I'm off the plane, I'm like, ah, yes. It returns to me. Then I go home, and I'm like, do desu ka, etone, hazukashi desu, nandake, ochinchin. Yeah. But meanwhile, while I'm there, I'm like, I'm in it, you know? I'm like, how do I know how to say this? And I get off the plane at home and it just all fucking evaporates. I've heard that's pretty common with people who can speak multiple languages. I have a friend who grew up in Mexico, and she says she can't speak any sort of like Spanish for shit until she's around her family, and then it all comes back to her immediately. But when she's not like around her family, she doesn't know how to say fucking anything. So I wonder if that's actually a common issue. All right, let's contract one more. There we go. All right, make a color layer. Get through this real quick. And then Then your line work needs to be darker. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'll paint it out. We'll draw some of that dark aura. Oh, whoops. That is line work layer. 100p. That's line work layer. My bad. I want to use a texture brush. I don't know. I'm feeling it recently. I'll switch up midway. First one of the day is always a warm-up, but I want to spend more time on it and not have it be treated like a warm-up as much, you know? Give the honor it deserves as a full-on request. We're born in Japan. Japanese really isn't worth the hassle of learning through as a speech. 200 characters each. Why do you think it's not worth the hassle? I think it's, dude, I disagree. I think learning Japanese is fantastic. Learning another language of any kind is beautiful. Especially if you like to go to Japan. Like if you go to Japan once in your life and you're never gonna go again or whatever, like, yeah, okay, sure. But if you go somewhat often, like Ella and I do, learning the language of wherever country you're in is so beautiful. You unlock people, like, dude, especially in like Tokyo, people are like really reserved and shit, right? But once you speak like a small amount of Japanese, people open right up. It feels like a completely different, like, I don't know, city. Really talking to all at home, but when I meet relatives, like, a switch flipped. Wait, how do you speak to your parents at home? Busy. Wait, what? You guys don't use it at home? Wait, I'm confused. That's interesting. Would help explain how people living in a place learn a language faster. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I thought that would just be immersion, but maybe there's something about it. Also speaking English with some talents. You speaking in English with your family at home? What the fuck? Really? Wait. Really? I'm so confused. Hold up. All right, one sec. All right. Doesn't matter where you go, every country is going to appreciate you learning at least a little bit of the language. I think so. Yeah, 100%. They're usually the only ones that make, or people around that make zero effort in learning anything about where they're going. Sometimes, I mean, that's definitely a... There's a lot of, like it's hard to generalize, like, Americans in general. I know tons of Americans that do spend time to, like, learn. But a generalization like that is maybe it's fair, but I don't know. I think it's worth it if you're going to go somewhere to learn a little bit of the language. It's definitely, I think, respectful to do so. But at the same time, you know, when you speak English, I suppose it feels like the whole world is sort of, like, already accommodating you. Okay. I think we're gonna do some, like, okay, I want to do this, like, chilling, like, red light through it. As if, like, that demonic presence inside is sort of, like, gripping to get out. My wife gets stuck in Spanish after hanging out with her friends/family. Really? And then she just, like, is just auto Spanish for the rest of the... Yeah. That happens with some friends in Korean, or with speaking Korean, where we'll be at, like, a group together, and then there'll just be a natural transition into Korean, and I'm just like, guys, I can't. I don't know what you're saying. They're like, oh shit, yeah, okay, sorry, and they'll like pull it back, and then it like goes on again. There'll be a general sort of transition back into Korean again. Say Indian. There's Americans in chat. That's Narius. That's incredibly disrespectful to all the different languages in India. All right, that's not that ain't cool. All right, there's lots of different languages there. That ain't cool, bro. Doesn't matter where you go, every country's gonna appreciate you learning. Where was I? Can't say gonna walk until sunset. All right, Venus. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun on your walk. I'll be catching up with you, Venus, in your steps, hopefully this weekend when I get out to the mountains. Well, I'm already in the mountains, but, you know. You just don't notice the American tourists that have learned the local manners and behaves themselves. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess. The very loud ones. I mean, listen, it's not even an American thing. I don't want to just, like, shit on America with that. It's, like, definitely a North America thing, I think, maybe. Like, it's just as bad. The Canadians are just as bad. It's hard to get a lot of Canadians to, like, you know, unless they live in the East Coast. Like, East Coast Canadians, I think, are more in tune with learning French as well. But, yeah. Is there something like 100 languages spoken in India? Something like that. Like, I think Bizzo was telling me that there was, like, what is it, like 6 or 8 major ones, and then just, yeah, like, way more small regional dialects. For some reason, I could be completely wrong, but I think she said hundreds, not like 100. But yeah, India's a crazy place as far as language goes. It's awesome to you know. Many Europeans are just bad. Good luck with French people on holiday. Did French people not learn how to speak any other language? I've heard that people in France can often speak like English, but they refuse to for tourists because they're like, fuck them. I've heard that from multiple people who've lived in France, like friends of mine. Because we have this joke about people in Quebec being able to understand English, but they pretend not to. They're like, oh yeah, they do that in France too. Kind of a G move, right? India has over 20 official languages, 121 recognized, and 200 smaller dialects. That's crazy. A lot of dialects of languages are different enough to stand alone as their languages. Yeah, like I wonder how different it is. Like how much you can sort of understand of a language if it's not like your main spoken language or whatever, but it's like similar or derived from a similar language. Is it like as close as, I don't know. I can't think of anything that's very close to English that you could like that uses the same basic whatever that I could maybe like understand a bit of by speaking English. The languages that I can get by with, I think the best are obviously Japanese and Korean, but I think French is like, it's just sort of like in my brain because we hear so much of it in Canada that I just sort of like get it when I hear it a little bit. Not enough to be able to communicate in it, but enough to be able to understand intent usually. It's weird. Parisians definitely do that. Most people I knew always get excited when non-Indians ask about Indian culture or food, or ask if they can wear some specific kind of clothes for a wedding or cultural festival. Oh yeah, Garth, we were talking more about clothing the other day for a character that's going to be very heavily influenced from Indian clothes. So I learned a whole lot, man. I learned a whole lot. People in France weren't as bad as I thought they'd be. They have a bad reputation? That's not actually, like, I know it's a meme that, like, oh, French people are, like, rude or whatever, but that's not, that can't be. I think that's probably, like, that's probably just a stereotype that there's probably plenty of, you know, welcoming, kind people wherever you go. I mean, there's good and bad people wherever you go. Wherever you stop by, even in, like, Canadians like to think that we're, like, the nicest place in the world, but there's good and bad Canadians wherever you go. Right? It maybe is a different, like, sort of politeness, though, because I think we value politeness, but you know, you get a lot of politeness in Japan, too, but it's not, like, honest politeness, or, like, honest, sincere, like, niceness. A lot of it's just politeness for the sake of it. You can tell when a Japanese person doesn't like you, but they're being polite anyway, and that's always kind of awkward, because you're like, oh, shit, I want to end this interaction for this other person's sake, you know? French people are infamously bad when they are abroad. When I lived in Spain, French people are and British people are far worse than Americans, who are generally warmer and better suited to Spanish people. Interesting. Huh. What if everyone's made their personal mission to learn every language in India? Imagine the achievement you would unlock. There's probably one guy that knows every language in India, and he's probably sitting on a mountain fucking ascending right now because the giga brain you'd have to learn every language in India. Holy shit. Usually the older gen has a hard time due to the past, a lot of nationalism and stuff in Europe. Been to Paris for 4 years now, and people are more friendly than stereotyped. Yeah, I mean, like, Guapo lives there, so he would know. I don't know if I'll ever make it to Paris. It'd be cool to travel there, but it's like travel's so expensive now, especially like after COVID, when like everything went up in price, just everything. That I don't know if I'll ever make it to some places in the world. Like, yeah, I don't suppose I'll ever. No, I don't say ever, but part of the problem is when you have places you like to go and you just want to go over there for comfort. It's like I can't think of many places that I'd want to go to that like are new that I haven't already been. You might think that's not very adventurous of me, but there's just certain places that I'm really in love with that I want to go back to and I could like explore forever, basically. And like a lot of Europe is sort of like there's places I want to go see in Europe, but surprisingly, honestly, the Louvre is not one of them. I think the Louvre is maybe somewhat overrated. I've heard that from many artists, many friends of mine, many colleagues that going to the Louvre is just a bad experience. You know? I really want to go to Amsterdam and see the Rijks Museum. I don't remember how to pronounce it. But the art museum there. Was it Rijksmuseum or something? I don't remember. But yeah, I probably want. I don't know. The Louvre seems like it's maybe not worth my time. If I have to choose to only stop in a couple of like European cities, I don't know if France will be one. German is the one that you can kind of understand the meaning just knowing English. Really? I don't think. That's interesting. Makes you feel better. Japan is still pretty cheap. Japan is... The problem is flights are not cheap. Japan is actually, hotel-wise, insanely cheap. You can stay at an APA for $80 a night and have, like, a perfectly good time. The thing is, like, when you go to the U.S., for instance, if I travel to the U.S. or Canada, and I go to a hotel that's cheap, it's like, why, you always have to ask the question, why is this place cheap? Or affordable, or whatever. And in the U.S., a lot of times, it's because it's dirty as fuck. Same thing in Canada. So it's like if you go to like take like Las Vegas and you look at the strip hotels and you like stay somewhere that's like $60 a night, you're getting somewhere that's dirty as fuck. It's kind of dank. But if you go to Japan and you're getting somewhere that's like cheap, it's just because it's small. It's because it's either small or old, but it's like never because it's like dirty and grungy and shit typically. So yeah, you can go to like stay in Tokyo and go to like an APA hotel or like one of the business hotels and just chill for like spending no dollars a day basically, and it's great. It's beautiful there. I love it. But the flights are still expensive, man. It used to be $700 to go to Japan, two-way, like round trip. So it was $1,400, $1,500 for Ella and I to go. But now it's like $3,000 or whatever to go to Japan round trip for both of us. So it like doubled in cost just to go fly there. So we really wanted to go. Like I really want to figure out how to get Ella to see the Giant Gundam before next March when it goes away forever, maybe. That's like Ella's one of her like dream bucket list things to do is to see the Walking Gun RX-78 in Yokohama. And I don't know how we're gonna get her there, but that's like with everything she's been through in the last year or so or 2 years, like she fucking deserves it. But it's just so expensive to go to Japan, man. Very excited for people that are going and doing that trip and whatnot. Like, Adiri, I was like legitimately excited for you. Like, I know it sounds like weird. Like, of course I'm excited for you. That's not like a weird thing to hear someone say, "Oh, I'm excited for you." But like, I really mean it. Like, when you break it down, you think like, are you really excited when you hear someone's good news? Like, are you really excited for them? Like, do you have that capacity to get super excited for someone else's good news? And I try to because I think it's fun, and I legitimately do. You know, but I was like, there wasn't a spot of envy in me when you told me you're going to Japan for a month or whatever. It was only excitement. Like, I was just like super fucking happy that you're going to do that trip, you know? which is like cool. It's like cool to be excited for people that you care about, you know, doing stuff. And like when people say like, oh, I'm going on a trip or I'm doing this or whatever, you know, like I was legitimately, I smiled when I saw that Zibzy said that she's going camping this weekend. It's like, hell yeah, man. Like, fuck yeah. I don't know. It's just, Japan's like one thing that always hits me when somebody says they're going to Japan. I'm like, oh, dude, you're gonna have so much fun. Like, it's gonna be the best time ever. Like, holy shit. I stayed in APA in Outer Ginza. That was an experience. You didn't like it? Really? What was wrong with it? In fact, I learned from a friend's mom who grew up in Japan. If you're visiting someone in Kyoto, I could be wrong, but I think it's Kyoto, and they offer you tea, they are politely telling you to get the fuck out. It's like a local form of double talk. They sound super polite, but they are really telling you to go away. So yes and no. It's not Kyoto specifically. It's the entire Kansai region. It depends on the context, right? The context of it, like if they're hosting you, then it's considered just part of the custom of like, yeah, man, you come in, make your tea. It depends on the kind of visit, where it can be like a way to say, do you really want me to take all this time to make you tea? Are you really going to be here for that long? But it like, you know, so it's kind of like, yeah, that's true with a large caveat, I guess, in the entire region. Said pretty well. Yes, Rijik. Is it how you pronounce it, Sienna? Someone said it was like Rijksmuseum or whatever, but I don't know if that's probably still pretty wrong or whatever. Paris worth for the Museum of Contemporary Anatomy alone. Comparative Anatomy alone. I am not going to Paris to see the Museum of Comparative Anatomy. All right? The last time I wanted to see just a hall of dicks, I went to art school, okay? Please. Why choose when you get a speed train from Paris to Amsterdam? You'll be there in 3 hours, not expensive. So I honestly, like, no cap, how expensive? Let's say that I stop in Amsterdam to do some city Amsterdamming and like see the museum and stuff. If I decide to do a day trip to Paris, how much is it two ways for one person to go to Paris and back, like Paris in the morning, then back to Amsterdam in the evening? Guapo, like what are we talking about? A website called Student University, where if you're a student, flights are really cheap. My husband and I went, when we got tickets through there with the help of a roommate who was a student at the time. We paid $500 per ticket. When was that though, Sarah? Because like, yeah, before COVID, like 2019, you could probably go to Japan for like $800 to $1,000 for a ticket. After COVID, I'm not seeing flights for anything less than like $1,300-1,400, you know, anywhere. Giant Gundam is really big and really epic. Yeah, we've been to see Giant Gundam. We've definitely seen Giant Gundam, but the walking one is yeah, Ella hasn't been there yet. Ella is a Gundam fiend. All right, Ella, dude. Okay,